So what's the best mindset to have when you're in a job interview? Some people go in sort of scared, nervous, I'm not sure about this. Some people go in very, very respectful, deferential, perhaps even too deferential. There is a particular mindset that I do find is helpful for most people to have in most job interview situations. Now, nothing always works 100% of the time. But here's the mindset that I do find works, and that is to go into a job interview with the idea, with the attitude that you already have the job, that you've essentially been hired as a consultant for the last 2 weeks to come up with ways for this company to make more money or this organization to fulfill its mandate more effectively. Now, I don't mean act arrogant. I don't mean to start negotiating for extra vacation time. It can't have a whiff of arrogance. But what I mean by this is to come in with so many ideas, so much passion for the organization, their mission, so many ideas that you seem like someone who's already been working for them. This is where your preparation is so key. This is where your research really comes in. If someone says, well, do you have any questions about the company in the job interview? Most people have really, really superficial questions like, so what are your plans for the future? Or how long has the company been around? Questions that show you didn't even do your homework. What you want are questions that show real insight. So for example, if someone came to my media training company and I said, do you have any questions for us? They said, well, TJ, I see you have all these books on media training and public speaking training. And by the way, your Secret to Foolproof Presentations was my favorite book. But I'm wondering, are you going to be coming out with a book just for people on how to use a teleprompter? Now, my first reaction would be, that's stupid because people using a teleprompter is too small of a niche. It wouldn't sell anything. And that's something better off for video, not a book. But my reaction towards the person asking the question would be, wow, this person really cares about what we do here. This person has done their homework. This person is actually looking for ways to help me make more money. I like that. I would probably give that person, if not a job, at least some assignment just to keep that person in my orbit for asking a question like that. And that's why your research, your preparation is so important. You need to ask thoughtful questions that show you've really given some consideration into the goals of this organization, how they make money, how they service their clients. Doesn't matter if it's a big oil company or a social services government organization. Every organization has someone they must speak to, has someone who holds them accountable, has someone they're responsible for. If you can come into this job interview with this mindset of you're already working for them and say, what about this idea and this idea? And have you thought about this? Even bad ideas are better than no ideas. And the problem most people have when they go into a job interview is they don't really have any ideas. Doesn't mean they're dumb, doesn't mean they're not capable of it, but they have the attitude of, well, until they're giving me a paycheck, I'm not going to do any heavy lifting. Wrong attitude to have. Because if it is a company that you like or an organization you like, and it seems like a good fit, why not spend just an hour or two in preparation rather than blindly emailing more resumes out that go into a black hole? So that's why I suggest walk into that interview as if you've already been hired. You're already on the team. You've been a consultant. You've researched strengths. You've researched weaknesses. And you have some suggestions, you have ideas, and you have questions. But your questions are very specific to how the organization can do better, how they can get new clients, how they can break into new markets. Your questions are not, so how many official holidays do we get? How long is lunch break? Do I get a smoke break? Those questions are not going to help you get the job. I'll give you some more tips in a moment on the next video of how to even go into more detail on this. But critically important, walk in to this interview with a mindset, I'm already on your team. I already have this job. I've been thinking about you and working on ways to help this organization already for the last week.